morning. It's almost afternoon. You might be eating brunch. So, good morning, people. What's up, everybody? I had to come back in here so I could talk to you guys about something that I think is very important. Okay? I'm glad that whoever made it to live is great, but those who didn't, feel free to share this with them. They might need this information, especially if you live in New York City. Okay? Good morning, everybody. It's good to see you guys in here. It's early. You know, I like to do things early. I do. Okay? Look, guys, we're getting ready to celebrate a holiday tomorrow. It's going to be wild. I don't know if you heard about it yet. But April 20th is a big holiday here in New York City. It is. It gets a little wild, but it's a good wild, you know? We just like to have a good time. And I tell you guys, ever since the legalization of smoking weed, people have been able to enjoy themselves in many ways. Like now everybody's outside. There was a time when I was younger, if I wanted to like smoke some weed, oh my gosh, we had to hide in stairwells, and somebody might see us. You outside smoking, you might have to run. And one of your friends might get caught with it. They might end up doing a year, 2 years. They might be on probation, or they might be a three-time offender, got caught smoking a joint. Oh my gosh, he had to do 10 years in jail smoking a joint. Stuff like that. People losing their lives over smoking a joint. Yeah, it was wild. It was crazy. And and of course, my parents, they probably had a little more fun, because I'm sure the 70s was just hip, wasn't it? I wish I was there. I do. If I was there, I probably would have enjoyed it. Okay? Shoot, me growing up, I had to watch them start giving tickets for people drinking beer in a paper bag. And I thought that was all they had to do. Many things have changed. It's because people be losing their minds out there. That's what happens. What happens is people end up losing their minds. Like, I don't know, like they're doing certain things. Like, there was a time people could drink alcohol outside and it was fine. But then when people start making a disturbance, it can go different ways, When they start making a disturbance, things happen. Like when people drinking and they're disturbing the peace. But somebody's smoking and it's just not for them. You don't know what your reaction going to be. Like you want to be around people that you could trust. That's why, I don't know, when I was younger, like my 20s, man, we'd be chilling in the house, just smoking, like just chilling on the balcony, like, yep, talking about like, and I don't know what's going on out there. There's some different things going on out there that you don't even know what the hell it is. It's sticky, it's mushy, it's wet, whatever. It got white speckles on it. Bruh, this is New York City. People will do anything to make sure that you keep coming back. So it's good to go places where it's a little like, it's not so complicated, but you have to be careful. You really do. And I can't wait for the world to start changing, because they have these bars where people drink alcohol. But what about the smokers? Where's our lounge where we can smoke? We need more like smoking lounges and stuff like that. And like, to each his own. You could go to these places and have a good time. You don't have to drink or smoke or anything. Plenty of people go to the club and they just drinking bottled water. I'm walking around, I'm hanging out with friends, and they're like, "Oh, what are you drinking? Can I get some of it? Can I get some?" I'm like, "It's just water." No, give me some. I want some. I'm like, "It's water." But they don't believe me. I'm like, "All right, get your little shot glass. Let me give you a little water." Ah! They're like, "It's water. I told you it was water." Anyway, today we're talking about 420. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right. What's good, everybody? Tap in, lock in. Don't have listen to this today, okay? Because if you're in New York City, all right, if you're in New York, okay, we'll talk about you guys up in Albany too. Want to be in it? Look, if you're in New York, right, and you don't know where to go for 420, let me let you know, okay? Because you're gonna miss a whole lot of energy. Don't end up in the wrong spot. Okay? Don't end up in the wrong spot. You want to feel the vibes. You want to see how it is, how New York really is. And I'm not talking about the little paid vendor showcases that people are going to. They're getting tickets. I'm not trying to see weed in a museum standing like this. I'm trying to light it. You're trying to light it up and relax and be around a safe environment, you know? Ain't nothing like a park. They got some security in it. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So listen up, people. Okay? I'm talking about having an experience. Okay? We don't need no vendor showcases. All right? Those experiences don't make no sense. And half the time, it's not even weed. Y'all watching somebody break down a sculpture and he's saying it's weed. What? It's not even real. Okay? It might even be scented like weed and it's not. And you're like, feeling like you're part of an experience and just pile of, some balled up leaves from assorted trees, whatever. Look, I'm talking about the real 420, the streets, the parks, the people, and the culture. A lot of people want to be a part of that, You want to be a part of something exciting, right? Let me let you know something first, all right? 420 in New York is not something you buy into. No, you don't buy into it. It's something you step into. Okay? Every year since legalization, okay, it's been getting bigger and bigger and louder and more outside than inside. Okay, people? But this year, this Monday, no holiday buffer. So some people going to think it's quiet. And they're going to miss everything. I don't care if you're going to work that day. Pack your little green shirt, your little green leggings, or whatever you wear, your little whatever. Put it in your bag and don't forget your little blanket. Put it in your bag. Get ready because when you get off of work, the party don't stop. It's going to keep on going. And we're going to turn it up like we do every year. Okay? Now, let me let you know where you need to be. The main location where it really is going down. I'm talking about bands playing music. I'm talking about you're going to be holding big bags. Okay? I'm talking like here. There you go. There's no scale. Here you go. Bong, bong. You're going to have a blast. All right? People are going to be smoking things. You're going to be like, they might have a blunt that's like so long and it has so many pieces, like 15 people smoking on it. It's an experience. And you're going to want to take pictures. So make sure you got your phone charged for this. Okay, people? And don't forget, there are charge stations around these areas that I'm talking about. If you want to pay and put your little phone inside a little booth for $5, $10, whatever. But listen, first location, main location, always Washington Square Park. I don't like to tell people because I don't want it to get crowded, but it's already out there. I've been going there, man, since I was 16. Washington Square Park, main location to go. All right? This is the heart of 420 in NYC, period. Okay? Period. All right? You got NYU right there. NYU. You know how they get down. They work hard and they play even harder. Okay? And the fountain. The fountain is amazing. Sometimes I just sit there by the fountain and just reflect on life. Everybody does. It's kind of like, especially when the evening is when it's getting late and the water's getting low, we just kind of sit around there. We don't even care what the hell the bugs or whatever is going on. We're just like there, bro, in a moment. Open space, relaxing. If you want to jam with the band, you jam with the band. You want to go paint, you can paint with the painters. Walk around, talk to the vendors. They like talking to people. Very nice people there. Very nice. Everybody there, amazing. The artists are amazing. You're going to see awesome stuff and you can participate. Okay? And on 420, it turns into like this just full takeover. It gets wilder than it ever does on a regular day because every day is like that. Okay? It gets wilder. I'm talking about giveaways, people selling, okay, music, energy, connections. All right? And at exactly 420, at exactly 4:20 p.m., the whole crowd lights up at once. Chef's kiss. But listen, as the day goes on, it's going to get a little wilder. Sun's going down, it's getting dark. More people, more chaos, more noise. Good noise. We jamming. We might not be professional band players, but when somebody hands you a drum, you just beat the drum and everybody just, and somebody's going to start rapping. We're going to just vibe out and we're going to have a dance contest. It's going to be energy, good, peaceful, vibrant energy. You're going to feel good after it. I'm telling you. It's all community. All right. So you got to decide. You want to chill early, or turn up late? Because I don't know if you're going to be able to do both. Okay. Smart move. Go to another park. Sometimes you could go to another park if you want a little quietness, like get away from the crowd. You know, if you're not trying to be packed into a crowd, you could go to your local park or go to another park. You know, I forgot the name of the other park right down the road, but if you look it up, I think it's called Mullaby or something like that, right down the road. You know, it's another park right down the road. I don't like that park because it's not good for skaters. Okay, the ground is a little lumpy, but it does have a skate park area, you know. Okay, but it's 420 people. The whole city is activated. Every park in the city becomes its own little event. Some people are going to be going to Prospect Park. Great fish in there. They have little like huts in there that you could get under if it rains or whatever, rain or shine. Some people are going to be bringing their own tent to Prospect Park. Okay, Prospect has the drumming circle and everything else. All right. Just think about it, because there's going to be events all over the city. You know, keep in contact, find out where's the loop. You know, people let you know where it's popping, where it's not. But I'm going to give you the gist because I'm in New York City all the time. Okay, I live here. All right, but sometimes those smaller spots be having big energy. It do. It's just a vibe. Like everybody's gonna get together. We're not judging each other. These are all people that smoke. We all like, you know what? More power to you. You don't know how long we have suffered to finally get to a point that we can enjoy it in front of the cops, and the cops like, here, let me light that for you. Have a good one. It's about time, okay? And we are going to enjoy it. So whether you're smoking or you're not smoking, we're standing up for the rights of others, okay? We out there vibing, dancing, and showing people this is nature, this is earth, and this is us. Okay? Remember that. Now, second favorite location. All right. Now, I just mentioned that other park there's another park not too far from Washington Square Park, about 4 or 5 blocks away. Okay? That is about the same vibe, but it's a little more chill, not so crowded, you know. But I'm just putting you on, okay? Washington Square Park is the number 1 location. Second popping spot, if you want to go where everybody's going, Union Square. Yes, Union Square. Constant motion all day long. This place is already active every single day. Trumpets, bands, sirens, everything going on. All type of performances. This place is already like one of the main locations. Like people go when they get out of school, they get off work, they go there, watch a little entertainment. So on 420, it's nonstop. Okay, I'm talking about people smoking, people selling, and people moving. All right, skaters, bikers, entertainment. This is where you go if you want constant action. Okay, and there's traffic flowing in and out of that one. Not like out on Washington Square Park. It's so much more traffic flowing in and out of 14th Street, and you're surrounded by many stores. Okay, many. All right, and don't forget, The reason why I like going to these certain parks I'm telling you about, they actually have a bathroom station where you can use the bathroom, you can wash your hands, and some of them they have like a little dog place, like where you can walk your dog, a little area for kids, area for adults, waterfalls, relaxation, variety, like Washington Square Park is near, a lot of good restaurants. And then Union Square is near a lot of good restaurants too. Okay, people? And, bathrooms. All right. So let me tell you this part right here. Free events. Save your money. Free. That's the key word. Now let me save you some time and money. You do not need to pay to have a good 420. Real talk. You got morning yoga vibes. First thing in the morning, okay? Free festivals with giveaways. All right? Everywhere. All boroughs. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Harlem. All right? The Bronx. Staten Island. There's going to be events everywhere. It's going to be open mics. Open mic. You can vibe out, say some poetry, rap, and a comedy night. Everything. All right? But the real magic, the stuff that's not planned. It's going to be so exciting. The random moments, the people you meet, the numbers you exchange, the energy you walk into. It's a vibe. And I'm talking about it's a vibe all the time. Like Krishan Rock would tell you. It's a vibe all the time in these locations. Washington Square Park, Union Square Park, lit, all right? I know Prosper going to be lit too. I'm telling you, I go certain places because I like it's so secure. I like that when I'm there, there's like some safety measures, okay? Everybody's there looking out for each other. There's college kids there. I like to go around those type of areas because I know they're going to make sure everybody is where they're supposed to be and not walking away with random people in this situation, that situation. But of course, just like anywhere else, you got to be careful because there are going to be some type of people out there that's going to they might be out there just like stealing or robbing, and they specifically go to parades and events to lean up towards somebody and say, hey, so they could get in your pocket, get in your ear. Be careful who gets in your ear when you feeling nice. That's why I say either, go with a group of people or stay cautious. You can easily collect a whole lot of stuff and you don't have to do nothing. Whole lot of stuff. You get a free giveaway. And you don't have to smoke it. You can save it for later when you go home. Okay? All right? So don't sit in one spot all day either. Don't do that. Start in one area, okay? And shift. Explore. Say hello to people. Meet people. Shift. Go this way. Go that way. You see a crowd. It's vibrant. No one's screaming or yelling. Maybe want to go over there, see what's going on. They might be giving something out just right out of the store, out of a smoke shop or something. You go in this smoke shop, they might be blowing smoke on people, okay? Man, last year they was blowing smoke and everything, and people who was just walking by with their strollers because they had their Easter best. All right? You're going to end up with somewhere new. You're going to meet somebody new. You might meet somebody that ain't even from here. Come Facebook pals. We just vibing, socializing. But don't slip and don't trip, all right? The boat rides. We got free boats out here, right? Mm-hmm. Ferries, random link ups. It's all a part of it, people. It's 420. 420. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be lit. You won't even need to bring your boombox most places because the music's going to be jamming. And if it's not, people are going to be vibing, okay? But now, hold up, people. I want you to hold up, okay? Remember, before you just run outside, people, I need your full attention. I need your full attention, people. Safety, real, grounded, serious. Be safe, okay? Because people are slick. Because the energy is lit, but everything outside isn't safe. Okay? Buying stuff from people you don't know is wild, but when you actually go somewhere and it's like you could go back, like, yeah, I got this from you, like it comes in a little handy, but you have to be careful. Always be careful. It's okay to say, oh, I want to sample it. You want to sample and see, see how it is. Even if you buy something, you have to smoke the whole, take 2 pulls and just see what happens. Like, am I okay? Am I all right? Are these my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay? You're like, oh my God, wait a black. Oh, it's in my mouth. Okay? All right. Listen, it's not safe out there. And I'm not here to scare you people. I'm not trying to scare nobody. It's just smoking a joint. All right? I'm here to make sure you make it back home. Good. I want people to have a good time, but I want you to get home. All right, people? People are playing games out here. Right? This is real. All right? Fentanyl is out here. And I hate to use the F word. The F-bomb. I hate to drop the F-bomb on you. You might have to drop the F-bomb a few times when you're outside with your friends. Remind them, be careful. One time somebody was smoking a joint and asked me if I wanted some. And I was like, no. Now, I was with a group of friends and typically we smoke with each other. I don't even notice, dude. He keep on trying to pass me a joint, and out of nowhere, he passed it to me, and I almost forgot who passed it to me, and I was like, I was about to pass it to the next person, like, God damn, like, I was like, what's that smell? And then when I handed it to him, I was like, oh, I put it down. It smelled like roach spray, y'all. We have to look at him like, oh my God, I did not know this dude smokes roach spray. And they have a special name for it or whatever. But I don't need to know that because I don't smoke roach spray. So apparently he sprayed his weed with some roach spray. Give him a little boost. Maybe it wasn't even weed. Maybe he was just smoking grabber and roach spray. I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. But you got to be careful. Fentanyl's out there and they have test strips. And I hope to see them out there giving out free test strips to the city. They should be giving you guys free test strips because fentanyl has been found in some some trees. People they trying to keep the customer going, so they'll put something in it to keep them coming back. But real weed doesn't keep you coming back. Real weed is just like, it is what it is. You can smoke it today and not think about it for another 30 days, 40 days. It's just a blunt, It's not like cigarettes. It's not meant to get you addicted. So they're trying to put fentanyl in it to make you addicted. So you have to be careful, okay? And most people who, if they smoke their own stuff, it's like, okay, why would I put that? You know what I'm saying? You can notice different things going on, like if it's too moist or if it has like a weird scent, or maybe it might have some white dust on it. You wouldn't want that, okay? Now be careful, because like if you look at weed, like people who probably never smoke weed, you can look at pictures online and see what weed look like, because it could be a little dusted and it's weed. You know what I'm saying? It's weed. It's green. It's like a light green dusting, or you might see some little purple spots on it. That's perfect. It's perfect. But watch out for that fentanyl, okay? And it doesn't always look how you think. So if somebody offers you something extra, something stronger, something you didn't come out there for, leave it alone. I like to tell people straight up, I'm new. All right? Yeah, like, don't hit me with that stuff, because I'm going to go crazy. Just like, leave it alone. And don't experiment on a day like this. This is not a day to experiment. That's why I said some people are going to have to be like, oh, thank you, put it in my bag. Oh, thank you, put it in my bag. Oh, thank you, put it in my bag. Well, put it in your bag, okay? Because you don't want to be out there acting wild, and you think your friend got your back, and then your friend walk away, and you by yourself, and you wake up in a hospital somewhere like, dang, all I did was smoke a joint. Okay? Be careful and mix it and match and smoking and drinking. Oh my gosh, combination, you might go wild. Just think about it. Everything in moderation and catch yourself. Because remember, you're going to be outside, people. So that's why I say be in a safe place. That's why I say go to those 2 parks. Washington Square Park, Union Square Park. It's going to be a lot of people there, and it's going to be a lot of police there and parks people there. There's going to be a bathroom there that you can use the bathroom, and a bunch of local stores. If you feel like you're in an emergency, it's okay to call 911. If you feel like your heart is beating too fast and you don't know what's going on, I always suggest drink water. Bring a bottle of water with you. You might just need to drink a lot of water or some milk. Okay? And it doesn't always look like you think, like I said, people. So be careful what people offer you, all right? And just leave it alone. It's extra, leave it alone, okay? Don't experiment on this day. This is about vibes, not risk. This is about community and communication, okay? It's not all just about smoking, smoke, smoke, smoke. Some people can smoke a whole blunt. And, like me personally, I don't smoke a whole blunt. If I smoke, I'm going to take 2-3 pulls and then I put it out. A lot of people look at me strange for doing that, but to each his own. They say I'm messing up a cipher. So I don't want to be in the cipher because I just want to take my 2 little pulls and then put it out. What's wrong with that? To each its own, okay? And some they might take it and put it in their pocket because I want to wait till I get home. That's my business. Remember, it's your choice, your life. You don't fall into the trap of, well, everybody else is doing it, then I should. No. Maybe you be the one to get these people home. Maybe. Okay? Remember boundaries too. Boundaries. Just because somebody hands you something doesn't mean you take it. There's things that people could put on your hands, goes into your skin, and you fall asleep. You wake up. If you wake up, where's my legs? Oh, where's my arms? You don't want to wake up like that, do you? I'm telling you. They have, what people been putting on doors. You see people now when they get in their car, they put a little napkin on there before they open it because you don't know if somebody spritz something on it that's going to make them fall asleep. Or whatever, because there's going to be people out there that, like I said, they take advantage of holidays, parades, and stuff like that to try to catch someone. And I don't know if these cannibals are out here looking for people to eat still. Okay? So we have to be really careful. And remember this, you put something in your hand and you don't know what's in it. You don't know who made it, and you don't know what it's mixed with. Stay in your lane, okay? Go with what you know. If you don't know, well, I guess you go hold it and save it. Maybe your friend could tell you, is it Gucci or whatever, or you could be responsible. Even also, I tell people, go get the test strips. They have the test strips where you can test things and see what's in there, see what chemicals are in there, what type of drugs are in things. You could get that in your pharmacy, but they also offer them free online. I'll even post a link where you can get free test strips, okay, people? So you have to be careful if you don't know what it is or what's mixed in it. And remember, move smart. Buddy system. I know, sounds like preschool, right? Look, even the college kids are doing it. Okay? Don't move solo if you don't have to. Simple math, okay? Roll with people you trust, okay? Check in with each other. Share locations if needed. Like, okay, we're going to share locations all night or until tomorrow or whatever, or until we stop. Share locations. And if you do go solo, make sure somebody knows where you're at. And beware of putting your phone down anywhere, people, because you lose that phone, you probably lose the connection to your pal, whoever that you're chilling with, and you won't see them till the next day. All right? And balance the day out, okay? Ground yourself. Ground yourself. And here's the most important part, okay? People forget. You don't have to be turned up all damn day. You don't. Bring your own vibe with you. I don't care how unique it is. Bring your own vibe with you. A notebook, write down your thoughts, bubbles, lighten the energy, have some fun. Bring a frisbee or a kite and actually engage with somebody. Throw a frisbee in the air. See if somebody bring it back. Bring me the frisbee back. Or a beach ball. Some people bring a beach ball. They just bounce a beach ball all over the place. You're going to have fun. And maybe a blanket so you can lay down in the grass, and reset your mind, Everything doesn't have to be chaos, all right? You can create peace inside the noise, all right? So now you don't need a ticket. You don't need an invite. And you don't need permission. The city is the event. Just show up. the right way. Okay? Enjoy yourself, but don't lose yourself, all right? Have all the fun you can, but make sure you make it home. All right, people? And if this helped you, share it with somebody who's about to move wrong on 420, okay? Because we need everybody to be having a good time, so much so that next year it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. All right? Stay lit, people, and have a happy 420. All right, everybody? I just wanted to tell you guys that. And if you know anybody, share this with them so they know too where to be. Okay? You might see me at Washington Square Park, Union Square. I like Washington more. What's your favorite park? You know, some people are going to Central Park, but I'm telling you, if you want to go where the vibe at, where the drums is at, okay, those are the parks I'm talking about. Washington Square, Union Square. For like 420 is gonna be lit over in Prospect Park too. It is. Okay, if you're in a different borough, then look up events in your area. But me personally, for my safety, I prefer going to parks in Manhattan. That's just my opinion. Okay. I need to go where the cameras are working. So stay lit, people, and have a good day. Bye, guys. Bye. Later. And to my